Are you seriously sitting there telling the public you are proud of this handling? That is the exact explosive moment. GB News presenter Ellie Costello completely lost her patience and utterly shut down Labour MP James Murray live on air. Watch as Ellie Costello brutally corners Keir Starmer's Chief Secretary to the Treasury. Watch clip.
Before starting, subscribe to the channel, like, and write your opinion in the comments.
But we're in a situation where we have no warships in the Middle East for the first time since 1980. We've got the French and the Greeks both defending Cyprus and our RAF base there, because HMS Dragon could take the best part of 2 weeks to get there. Why did we not deploy assets to the region, even in a defensive capacity? Everybody knew that this was coming. Donald Trump has been building up an armada in the region for the past months. Why are we so ill-prepared?
Well, we had been building up defensive capabilities in the region through our F-35s, Typhoon fighters, the radar capacity, all of the defensive capacity we've been building up there over recent weeks. And there's actually a broader point here which I think is worth making, which is that we are increasing investment in our defensive capabilities in the Ministry of Defence to levels which we haven't seen since the Cold War. We're going to hit 2.6% of GDP next year. We've got the ambition to hit 3% in the next Parliament. And that's because of the decisions the Chancellor has taken about increasing the amount of investment going into defence over this Parliament. Some £270 billion over this Parliament,
right
£5 billion extra this year. Yes, but I'm talking about two sides of the coin. One is about what we're doing now, which is about getting the defensive capabilities into the region, making sure they're in place to protect British nationals, the Prime Minister taking the right, wise decision about, whilst not getting involved in offensive strikes, getting involved in defensive actions to protect British nationals. And at the same time, I'm setting out what we're doing over the course of this Parliament, because we know we need to invest more in our military to prepare us for the future.
Yeah, well, you say the Prime Minister's made the right decision. I mean, obviously, Donald Trump has said, he's no Winston Churchill. And talking to the former director of the Mossad Counter-Terrorism Centre this morning, who said this was, a momentous, a historic change to politics in the Middle East. He said Sir Keir Starmer is not even going to be a footnote in this historic event.
Ellie Costello just completely dismantled Labour's weak defence on live television and left James Murray with nowhere to hide. She exposed how Starmer's government waited until the last minute to protect our troops, and then had the nerve to say they were proud of it. But I want to hear from you. Do you trust Keir Starmer with Britain's defence? Or is this government totally out of its depth? Sound off in the comments below right now. Thanks for watching.